This is E Live, and this is L.W.U.M TV. This is show 5. This is an important show. Public, I think you really need to pay attention. Today we have the Grand Master of the ones and twos, Mr. Shorty T.
What's
How you
happening?
doing, sir?
How you doing, man?
It's a pleasure, man.
Nice to meet
First off, I just want to pay homage to you. And it's very important that we pay homage to our pioneers, to the people that created, showed people, paved the way. So today is important that the public gets to hear how you feel where things is going with the music, our communities, our cultures, all that.
Well, you know, we're going to just cut right to it and just get right to the point.
Oh, yeah, that's what we want.
Well, you know, when I was up at KISS, you know, a lot of people used to always want to talk bad about
Yes.
the DJs not playing their stuff and KISS don't do nothing for them and stuff like that. I want to let you know that I come from the hood like everybody else.
Okay.
In 99, I was in a motorcycle accident,
Yes.
got amputated above the knee.
Yes.
That don't mean life stops.
Exactly.
That means, you know, it's a new beginning. You got to see what you can do.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, while seeing what I could do, I felt as though one of my gifts was helping other people.
Okay.
So, you know, I kind of try to help out my community by helping the younger DJs that have the same passion for the hip hop. Even though it's different now,
Yeah.
it's still hip hop.
Yeah.
They're still doing what we're doing, but they're doing it their way.
Exactly.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel as though God left me here when I got in my accident to help make a difference. We always talk about making a difference and making change, but like Rob said in his interview, you know, you got to put action behind it.
You have to.
It's easy to talk about doing something, but you got to put motion to it.
Yes.
And when you put motion to it, you start to see results.
Exactly.
And the results that I have seen through the people that I have helped, it's a growth.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is I don't have to sit up and be in front of a crowd all the time to feel like I'm the number one DJ.
Exactly.
Like I was telling you earlier, like I'm that star.
Yes.
That one that's very, very far off that you only see once in a while.
Okay.
You know, I don't care to be in the public all the time, but if I do come out in the public, I want to make a difference.
Exactly.
And I just want to let people know, you know, we all go through struggle. No matter what the struggle is, you could be mentally have a handicap, you know. And the reason why I say mentally, as soon as you say you can't do something,
Okay.
you can't do it. That's a handicap.
Exactly.
Me, having one leg is not a handicap. It's a difference.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I've learned to do things different, but I still do everything I used to do.
Seems like you accomplish your goals.
Oh man, got to. You know, like I said, life doesn't stop.
Exactly.
I believe too, when talking to artists, you have to understand that radio is a business. You know, you can't come up there being hood, yo son, I got the number one song, play my song.
Yeah.
And then I'm asking you, like, what song you pushing? You giving me a CD with like 18 songs and you telling me everything is hot.
Okay.
But because I'm always out in the public and I'm playing, you know, at this party, I know what my public wants.
Okay.
My message to you is if you're going to go up to a radio station and you got your favorite DJ, say DJ Big Ant, DJ Brand, you know what they play. So if you know what they play, why don't you try to give them something that you know that they're playing? So it'd be easier to squeeze you into a format. Don't just come up and sun me.
Okay.
Hey, son, it's hot.
Yeah.
You know, it don't work like that. And it's like,
So is you saying that it should be a respect factor?
Well-
Learning how to do business, is that a barrier that should be talked about?
well, we live in a different time because the technology,
Okay.
you know. All right, let's talk about technology. Like I said before, I got amputated above the knee.
Yes.
My mom used to always tell me everything's going to the computer.
Yes.
I used to always tell her I'm an electrician. I don't need to do
You don't
that.
need that.
I DJ. I do
Okay.
this. But, you know, my DJing is done off the computer now.
Yes.
So it's like, you know, you have to educate yourself to the things that are being brought out or you're going to be left behind.
Have to move with technology.
So, you know, with that being said is whatever you're doing, whatever formulas that work,
Yeah.
the technology enhances that.
Okay.
It gives you more capabilities to do things. And, you know, like I could do loops now. I couldn't do that before.
Okay.
I could do stutters while I'm mixing. Couldn't do that before. You know what I'm saying? So it enhances your skills to broadcast yourself to your crowd.
Okay.
But going back to artists and being professional, you know, we out here in these streets grinding just like you.
Okay.
One leg, no handicap, but I'm grinding. I don't get Social Security, no disability. Don't nobody give me a handout. So when you come to me and you want me to do something for you, you have to have the same work ethic that I have.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you know, we was talking about how we started 100 Do It All Radio.
Okay.
Well, me, Miz, and Mike Knight, we went to North Carolina and we just had the idea. You know, I was like, you know, Kiss is not here no more.
It's gone.
Dover don't have too much on the stations. Their stations is funny.
Yeah.
So how can we pick up? Well, we have to embrace the technology. I don't have millions of dollars to buy a radio station.
Exactly.
But what I do have is good friends that know how to do business and do business the same way I do. And they believe in other DJs. Like we got like 13 local DJs.
Okay.
We play all genres of music. There's no limit. You know, you do mainstream, hip hop. You know, if you want to do Latin, we do salsa, merengue. If that's what you want to hear, we have those capabilities.
Cover it all.
We're hitting you worldwide. You can't just think local all the time.
Exactly.
So a lot of artists, they only think local.
Okay.
See, what I mean by that is they want to get the spins on the radio, but they don't have a plan. The plan should be, if I get the spins on the radio, how can I get paid? How do you get paid? You got to have the proper paperwork.
Exactly.
You know, what we call it in the business is called reoccurring revenue. Everybody wants to be rich, but we don't know how to create that reoccurring revenue. But we have technology which allows us to educate ourselves into whatever we want to do. If you want to DJ, you want to be a host, or you want to make beats, I mean, you can go to YouTube and find that. I mean, how hard is that? You just type it in. You ask the question, the computer's going to give it to you. So with that being said, when you go to the radio station, it should be the last stop. Or the jocks that are in the area, like the younger DJs that I help, when they come to my house, they're playing flavor. Yeah. I'm 44 years old.
Okay.
I got DJs that come to me that's like 23. Okay. But I come from the school, when I hear a hit, I know a hit. You can't deny it. So that's one of the ways I stay relevant. Yeah. I help them with their skills. They give me the music. So no matter what, I could play for any age group.
Right.
And that's what music is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about bringing people together to have a good time. It ain't about coming out, you going to shoot up your homeboy because you seen them on the west side and y'all live around the corner. Y'all could have handled that over there, but you put the guns down, man.
They got to.
I don't understand where, why you got to pick up a gun.
Yeah, it's important that it's people like you that have a voice. So it's important that you're on the show. So we want to touch on that too, about the violence. Do you think with the radio station, 101.7 being gone, do you think that has a little bit to do with the violence because y'all not in the communities no more?
Of course. I mean, when you take away something, you lose something. Yeah. And as much as people say they hate it, when it's gone, they realize what they had.
Exactly.
So, with the radio station being gone, I can honestly speak. I'm from the community. I live here. I live in Wilmington, and it's a void. Yeah. It was an outlet for artists.
Okay.
But like I said, it's a business. You can't come up here with the homeboy mentality and expect to get played. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard. It's a touchy subject. Okay. Because it's like, I'm up there. Like I said, I'm from the community. When I was talking to Rob J, we went to townhouse, meetings about the community, about the shootings, and some of the things that I felt, because I grew up here, we're missing the Storm and Normans. Okay. We're missing like programs that do basketball and different things for the kids. Yeah, we got the PAL centers, but the kids is not going to look at us, oh, he's a cop or he's an old head. See, they're not really doing what I'm doing. I'm doing music. I'm doing what brings people together at all ages, whether you making it or you playing it. Okay. So, yeah, we need a radio station back. That's why we started 100 Do It On Radio, to try to fill that void, to give our
Exactly.
people, our community still. We're
Yeah.
all in the streets.
Okay.
You know, we got people from Milford, Delaware, Lower Delaware. We got DJ Weez Love. We got Cousin B. You know, she originates from down that way, but she's up here.
Okay.
You know, we got different DJs, different lanes,
Yeah.
but they're all from here playing for their people.
Okay.
It's not just about, oh, Shorty T used to play on Kiss and he has the biggest following. No, we all have a following.
Beautiful.
And that's how we build. We build together. So I just believe when we have more people, we kick in the door.
Exactly.
And that's why I picked the DJs that I picked, because each one of them is working. Each one of them love the art form the way I love the art form.
Exactly.
And, you know, it gives room for everybody to grow.
Seems like you're just staying true to yourself. Yeah,
really.
That's important.
Well, one of the things I'm going to say is this. You know, in our community, shall I say the black community,
Yes.
we always are quick to say, I'm doing this, you
Exactly.
can't do it, I'm hiding this. But how can we teach our youth something if we're hiding it?
Exactly.
So you have to put it out there and give them the option. If you really want to do this,
Yes.
this is how you do it. You're not going to teach them the full business, because everybody has their perception of business their way.
Yes.
You know, and being in business, you can't be scared to take chances.
Yes. Exactly.
You know, that's just like life.
Exactly.
You can't be scared to take chances. If you never try, you'll never get there.
You're really talking to the public tonight. This show was important, and this is going to be important for the public for a long time. We don't have a voice.
Well, I could be your voice because I come from struggle.
Yes.
You know, I grew up in a house where my mom and dad always talk about family.
Yes.
And I used to go up and see my people in PA all the time, West Grove. And I used to go up to Philly and see my mom's people. In my family, I had an uncle that did all kinds of drugs.
Yes.
I seen him, you know, sell food out the house so he could get high and watch my cousins.
Yes.
You understand, like, suffer in here because my parents work.
Yes.
They help out because we family.
Yes.
So I come from the struggle. Like, if I'm on Kiss and you hear me, just know that I am you.
Yes.
I come from your neighborhood. I grew up with people getting shot in my neighborhood.
Exactly.
I grew up with cars getting broken into. I mean, it's life. You know, people are struggling out here.
Okay.
But, you know, we got to give them opportunity. We got to give them hope. So we have to create things. That's why we created 100 Do It All Radio.
Beautiful. Public, we want to take a break right now. This is a very important segment with the Grandmaster. I'm going to just say Grandmaster Shorty T. It's very important that y'all pay attention to this show. You can't get enough education, and I think this show is about a lot of education. So we're going to take a break. We got to pay some bills. Keep L.W.U.M TV on. We'll be back after these messages.
Morella's Cleaning. We clean homes, offices, organize storages, some basements. We take pride in our cleaning. Morella's, a name you can trust. Email maryhill@yahoo.com. Cell 302-230-1557. Hours 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Morella's Cleaning, a cut above the rest. No job too small, no job too big. The new Lappa, your TV 28. Watch us now.
This is E-Live. We back, L.W.U.M TV. Coming out this segment, Shorty, I just want to know, becoming Shorty T, like, what did you have to go through to get to where you at now? What can you tell a up-and-coming DJ that has the desire and the heart and the drive? You know what I'm saying? How can they get to that point?
First of all, it definitely takes a lot of practice. You can't be scared to be alone. You can't be scared to try new things.
Okay.
Also, I believe it takes a village to raise a man.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, back in the day, you know, you go out and you play and stuff like that. You know, my boy Chucky's mom would be my mom. My mom would be his mom.
Yeah.
You know, they had permission. If you see my boy doing something in the streets he's not supposed to,
You check him.
you can correct him.
Yes.
So
We got away from that.
yeah,
We got to get
you
back
know,
to that.
because you can't hit your child.
Yeah.
but I'm not a bad dude.
Yeah.
You know, I don't go out and do bad things. When I did do bad things, there was consequences.
Exactly.
And I just feel as though, you know, at home, it starts at home.
Yeah.
There got to be more consequences at home. Parents can't be scared to be parents anymore. Stop being the child's friend and be a parent.
Accountability.
It's easy to become a friend.
Yeah.
But if you're not a parent, they never have the respect for you.
Okay.
And that's why they don't have respect for other people when they go out in the street.
Okay.
That's just what I believe in.
Okay. So does that add to the violence?
Of course.
Okay.
Because, you know, I don't respect you, my own mom. What makes you think I'm going to respect you? So
Okay.
it adds a lot to the violence, because lack of respect is all about pride. You know, when I was growing up, they would tell you pride to kill you. Don't let your ego get to you, because when you get too full of yourself, you lose sight of what you need to be doing.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
man, don't let your egos get to yourself. Put those guns down. Put them down.
It's important because people are dying. But see, the thing is, every time you shoot a bullet and somebody dies, you killed a tree. And I say tree-wise, a family. So you killed that child. That child probably had a mother,
Yep.
a aunt, a sister, a brother, so on and so on.
Destroying
So
a lot of families.
we can't keep killing our trees. Our trees need to be fruitful. The only way our trees can be fruitful is we do what we need to do as our communities so they can grow. But
Well, that's why it takes guys like us not to be scared to step out here.
Yeah.
And, you know, be accessible.
Yeah.
Let people know, look, even though you look at me as quote unquote, whatever you look at me as, realize that I am you.
Yeah.
You know, when I get done this interview, I ain't wearing my leg today, so I'm walking out here on some crutches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People look at me all the time and they stare, but they wonder where I get my smile from.
They don't understand it.
You understand? Like, I understand life because I've been given a second chance at it.
Yes.
You understand? And that's an opportunity that God gave me. So that's why I try to make the difference. It's not about money all the time. You can teach people life lessons by just talking to them and being kind sometimes. Just be yourself.
Yeah.
You ain't got to be the thug all the time. Like, put the thug down. Pull your pants up. Stop swagging, sagging,
listen.
whatever you call it.
Please listen.
You know,
Please
be respectful. Respect yourself, and then you'll respect others. And when you put out positive things, you get a lot of positivity back.
Yes.
And what I mean by that is, like I told you earlier, I help a lot of younger DJs.
Yes.
That's what keeps me in business, because I help them to scale. When they can't do a party, they be like, yo, my old head can do it. And guess what they'll say? The younger ones be like, you sure the old head gonna be all right?
Mm-hmm.
But because I keep the youth around me, I stay young.
Wow.
I'll always be young.
Ain't that wonderful?
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing, man. I'm really vibing off of what you're teaching me, because this is important for the public to know, like, you can do it. Like,
Of
if you
course.
have a dream, you have a vision, and you have a heart.
Well, what happened to dreaming? Like, you know, you always got to follow your dreams. Like, you know, we live in so much reality TV now that nothing is watered down for you to have an imagination.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, like, how is these kids even imagine? Is it because they picking up Grand Theft Auto and shooting up? Is they making it into a reality? You know, and that's going all across the board, from, you know, people getting shot up in movie theaters and then just coming back to our community, black on black crime.
Yeah.
You know, it's not cool. Like, you got to separate reality from visual.
Exactly.
You know, and it's, you know, we got to get more involved in the community. Like, people our age, we want to be out there, but then you got people scared of that. Yeah. And like Rich Raw was saying before, like, you got to kind of be kind of Black Panther-ish.
Yeah.
In a way, because what happened to respecting your elders?
Yeah.
Like he said, when I seen his interview, he was like, you know, people will come out in the block and be like, yo, you know, Miss Such and Such live right there. She 80-some years old.
You going to get off the block?
Get off the block.
Yeah.
We don't want that around here.
Yeah.
You got people that work and paved the way for you, and they can't even rest safely in their houses at night.
Well, it's important that you guys are on the show so y'all can have a voice, because it's going to take guys like you, me, the Rob J's, the Miz's, the Rich Raws, whoever is influential. We have to come together as that village to move our culture forward.
What we got to realize is this is life.
Yes.
Like, you're changing lives by pulling that gun.
Yeah.
like you said, you're killing family trees. And here it is. When I was 16, I never thought I would be a parent, but I'm a parent.
You're a parent.
So
Yeah.
now I'm the old head when I was looking at the old heads.
Yeah.
So, you know, the cycle just continues. Like Rob just says, the demographic 25 to 44 or 54 will always be there.
Yeah.
Because eventually I'll be 70 and then Rob will be 50.
Yeah, that
You know,
demographic.
so-
yeah.
Come on, man. It's life.
Yeah, it's growing. It never stops. It never stops, man. I want to also touch on how can we change our communities moving forward.
The way we change our communities is we bring these programs back for these kids and give them something to do. Now, what I mean by that is it don't necessarily have to be basketball. We can't always be a Storm and Normans. We got to see what the kids are doing.
Okay.
And then create that spot for them to go and do it. And if they don't know how to do it,
Okay.
they can learn there and they can grow there. But we got to have goals set. If you come into this program, we're going to teach you how to get to college.
Okay.
We're going to teach you how to,
Life skills.
not just life, well, yes, it's definitely life skills. You got to learn education. I'm big on education because, like I said, I lost my leg.
Yes.
But not everybody knows I'm an electrician. I went to school for that.
Exactly.
I'm certified in fire alarm, fiber optics. I went also to school for computer repair when I got in my accident and network security. So I'm not a dumb black man.
You evolved.
I'm very well educated.
Yes.
But that's why I like to teach those
And
what
give
I know.
back.
Yeah,
Yes.
you got to give back.
And give back.
Got to give back, man.
It's important that you give back.
Yeah, you got to give back.
You're always going to be taken care of when you give back. You give back, let it go, leave it. You're always going to be taken care of. So that's important.
Before I go, I do want to say this. I understand, you know, me losing a leg, it happened to the best of us.
Yeah.
That's one of the things we used to say in the street. It happens to the best of us. I had to take that and flip that. Yes, it does happen to the best of us because when you realize that you're different than everybody else and you have a gift, it makes you understand your strengths and your weaknesses. That's why I'm able to help my community.
Beautiful.
Because I know who I am. You know, there's no limit to what I do.
Yes.
Because when I'm dead and gone, my legacy will continue because I taught people different little techniques.
Yes. Yes.
And that's what I'm about, man.
Man, this interview was special, man. Again, I just want to pay homage to be able to sit here and be the one to interview you.
Well, I appreciate you having me, man.
I want to thank you, Shorty T. This was I want to say the sit down. This was an important interview. Public, get ready for it. This was L.W.U.M TV, Show 5. Thank you for having you, sir.
Appreciate it.
We out.
Morella's Hair. Repair dreadlock, also do locks, braids, weaves, crochet weave-in, sew-in weaves, schools in. Also asks about our specials. The holidays are around the corner. Any missed appointments, it's the late fee. Phone 302-230-1557. Email maryhill@yahoo.com. Appointments only. Anti-lock braids also available.
Are you looking for the internet station that does it all and plays it all? Are you searching for more of the hit music you love to hear? Tired of hearing the same 10 or 15 songs an hour like you do on most commercial radio stations? I believe I have a solution, one that will suit your ear and conveniently travel with you on the go. Check out the all-new 100 Do It All Radio on 100doitallradio.com and the mobile app on iPhone and Android app stores. Based out of the Delaware Valley, hitting you worldwide, 100 Do It All Radio is also showcasing the area's top DJ talents. Hear your favorite artists, past to present, and all the hits. Artists, labels, and music affiliates submit music or press materials to radio submissions at 100doitallradio.com. To advertise your brand or business, email us now at advertisewithus@100doitallradio.com. 100 Do It All Radio.
The new Lappa, your TV 28. Watch this now.